Hi there, this is Carla from DIY Happy Home. I've got some jars boiling here to disinfect them. I'm getting ready to make some homemade red raspberry jam today. Here are my red raspberries that we picked by hand from Weaver's Orchard, and I'm getting ready to crush these raspberries for our jam. I'm using a potato masher to mash up my raspberries, and I'm going to measure out 5 cups. I should make sure I have 5 cups of the crushed berries. If I don't, I'm going to add in some strawberries to supplement, but hopefully I will have 5 cups of crushed liquid here. Okay, I've crushed the raspberries. I added a little bit of strawberry because I was barely shy of 5 cups of crushed berries, and now I'm pushing through a sieve. I'd like to have seedless or almost seedless raspberry jam. So there's the puree going through. You're still going. See, once it gets nice and thick, then we discard the seeds, and underneath is all that puree. But we push it through, stir it. Lift up for me, Rye, just a little. And under here I scrape that luscious puree off of there. Okay, so I have my raspberry puree here, mostly seedless, and I'm using this Sure Gel today, the low sugar one. It's less or no sugar needed. So I measured out 4 cups of this golden sugar today, and I took a 1/4 cup of the golden sugar and I mixed it with the Sure Gel, the premium fruit pectin. I'm going to add that into my puree, and I'm going to bring this to a boil. We're not going to add our full sugar in yet. When this gets to a boil, I'm going to add in the remaining 3 3/4 cups of sugar. This is going to be so good. Fresh picked raspberries are so sweet. Raspberry jam and black raspberry jam are 2 of my absolute favorite. Actually, that's not true. I love peach jam and Christmas jam. Those are really good too. And strawberry, you can't go wrong. Okay, my liquid is at a rolling boil here. I'm going to add the rest of the sugar, the remaining 3 3/4 cup of sugar. And I did add a 1/2 teaspoon of butter. Here's my sugar. I'm going to add that in. Woo! Okay. Stir that up. It smells so good. And I like the lower sugar recipes because you can taste the fruit more. Look at that color. Beautiful. See that? Beautiful. And I do see some seeds, but it's not really seedy. Now that the sugar is added in, I am bringing it up to a full rolling boil and stirring it constantly. And after a minute, which it's been a minute, you remove it from the heat. And this mixture is very hot, so be careful. Okay, now I'm going to take that mixture. I have my jars out here and my lids and a wide mouth funnel, and I'm going to take my jam, put it in my clean jars. Excuse my camera work. Look at that color. You know, I did take a little taste, and you know what it tastes like? Oh, that delicious raspberry-filled donuts. If you like jelly donuts, that's what it reminds me of. It's delicious. I do see some seeds in there, but that's okay. You want to leave a 1/4 inch from the top to allow for some expansion. And I'm going to seal these in a water bath. Okay, I have water over the jars. And I'm going to bring this to a boil and let it boil for 10 minutes. Then take them out, put them on a towel to cool, and hopefully these lids will pop and I will have the most delicious. I mean, I've been sampling some of it from the pot. It's the best jam I've ever had. And I have this like little silicone trivet in there to make it easier to pull them out. I also want to give one more thing of advice. Don't wear light clothing when you're working with berries. I did. Lesson learned. Ha ha ha. And jam and jelly experts, don't come at me. I am by no means an expert. I am a novice. This is new and exciting to me, and I love it so far. Woo! Here they are done. I'm letting them rest on this towel. I'm going to leave them overnight. And you test if they seal by the tops. And then if they don't seal, then you just store them in the fridge and use them that way. But when they seal, then they're shelf stable. Super stoked. Yeah.